Greetings, salutations, Charlton66 here with another video. Hello YouTube, I hope everyone's doing well, and I'm appreciating all the videos that people have been putting out. A lot of good content, learning a lot from a lot of people. Again, it's fun to watch, see what people have in their collections and information they have to share with the rest of the community. One of the things I want to talk about today is I had mentioned earlier in a recent issue, back issue, talking about the Red Circle comics group that Archie put out in the 80s. There's an article in one of the most recent issues, a back issue, about those series of comics, so those superhero comics. They were the old MLJ superheroes from the 40s. They brought them back in the 60s. It was a short-lived but popular series in the 60s with these characters, and it was short-lived, but it was popular. And so then in the 80s, Archie decided to have their own imprint, which the booming fandom of the direct market and the comic book shops opening up, and the direct market influenced them to branch out into the superhero business. And the comic books were good. They were well drawn. It was headed up by Rich Buckler, which a lot of people are familiar with. Some of the issues that he wrote, he drew, he inked, he edited, and he spearheaded a lot of this stuff. What's cool about these characters is that the old 40s characters, and I'm a big fan of second, third tier characters, particularly of the Golden Age, ones you don't hear about all that often. So as a kid, and all these issues I don't have the whole run, unfortunately. I want to say that I do. I just can't find them all at the same time. But number 2, I know it has a Steranko cover. I don't remember having it in my collection. Number 2 of The Fly has a Steranko cover. I don't remember ever having it in my collection, so I can't say 100% if I have the whole run of these comic books or not. There was about a half a dozen titles. Some lasted a few issues, others lasted much longer. But they were fun comics, like I said. They were well written, well drawn. You had Rudy Nabris, of course, Richard Buckler, Alan Weiss, Dick Ayers, Chick Stone, and some other people, all in talent. Steve Ditko, all in talent to this Archie series. So without further ado, let's talk about the original Shield. For those who don't know, that the original Shield was the first character to wear the American flag. He beat out Captain America, I believe, by a year. First character wearing the American flag. Yeah, this issue's awesome. Rudy Nabors cover on this. As you can see, it's just golden age greatness. The style of it, the robots, the look of the character, and just the style of the cover. Really good stuff. Here's Shield number 2. Again, a Rudy Nabors cover. And the original Shield number 3 with the Dick Ayers, which I think Dick Ayers is one of those underrated Golden Age, Silver Age artists. He's done it all, but he's not recognized like he should. Here is number 3 of the Shield, with Dick Ayers. He even signed it for me right there. I can't get this glare off of there. And the Shield number 4. Another Dick Ayers cover, which he signed for me. There at the bottom. On to another fun title, The Mighty Crusaders, which I'm sure some of you are familiar with. That's a title that they brought back these characters. Well, Mighty Crusaders had their comic book, short-lived comic book. Of course, the Jaguar and the Fly all had their Archie titles, which was a fun series. If you got a chance to find them, great clean artwork, good stories, good Silver Age stories, but they're fun to have in your collection. The Mighty Crusaders were the team of those characters. Got the Jaguar, the Web, Fly Man, Fly Girl. Got the Black Hood, which is a different Black Hood. Same character in name, but the Black Hood from the 40s was in a yellow and blue or black, yellow and black outfit. This guy's more of a, he's still doesn't have superpowers, but he has more weapons. Then this was signed by Rich Buckler right there in the middle. Mighty Crusaders number 2. The nice wraparound cover by Buckler and Giacoa. Again, signed by Rich Buckler. The Fly was a really a cool character that really got his due, like I said, in the 60s, along with the Jaguar. They have their own series, and again, it's relatively cheap if you can find them in any decent shape. It's one of the ones that you find kind of beat up, or they're really high grade and expensive. Another great cover by Rich Buckler, Mighty Crusaders number 3. Again, all these are off the stands. The Fly Girl, Jaguar, the Shield, all made to Mighty Crusaders, along with the Web and the Black Hood. The Fox hasn't been introduced yet, but we'll get to him in a minute. Mighty Crusaders number 4 with the original Shield. Mighty Crusaders number 5 with their awesome Jaguar cover. You get these powers from animals. Mighty Crusaders number 8 with the original Shield. The all Shield issue, this Mighty Crusaders issue. Mighty Crusaders number 7. I enjoyed these comic books as a kid. I couldn't wait for them to hit the stands and pick them up. You know, it was just, they were just different than the regular Marvel and DC stuff at the time, and you know, just having something different. I liked the Golden Age. I liked the Golden Age characters. Couldn't afford the original Golden Age books, so having these characters back and able to read them on a monthly basis was really fun. I really love this cover, so I have Rich Buckler sign this one for me. The Mighty Crusaders number 8. Two of my favorite Mighty Crusaders, the Black Hood and the Fly, are right there on the cover. And right there is Rich Buckler. Rest in peace. He died not too long ago. I met him here at a DC convention. Oh man, it had to have been 15 years ago maybe. Mighty Crusaders number 9. Mighty Crusaders number 10. Mighty Crusaders number 11 with a really fun Dick Ayers cover. Darling Dick Ayers. Now we're on to the Black Hood with an awesome Alex Toth cover. Phenomenal cover by Ox Toth. Number 1 and number 2 both have Toth covers. But I couldn't, I'm sorry, number 3. I don't have number 2. Here's number 3 with the fox is also appearing in this issue. Like I said, I'm missing some numbers. I want to say I have them, but like I said, I can't say for sure. It's one of those things too that they're hard to find. Try finding these comics. I mean, I'm sure they're in the dollar bins out there somewhere, but dollar bins are just, you got to look through them. But they're, if you find them in the wild, they're a great book to have. Pick them up. You won't be disappointed in them. They're really fun comics. Onward to another Golden Age character called the Comet. I don't know who did this cover. Excuse me. It's premiere issue 1 of 6. I don't have the other 5 here with me right at the moment. Like I said, I hope I do have them somewhere. I don't remember reading them though, so. Lancelot Strong, The Shield, number 1. Great. I don't know why it's the Severin cover. I love the movie stills around the cover, which has been done before, but it's still a nice touch. The Shield, number 2. The Buckler cover. That's the only ones I have of that. Onto the Fly, which is one of my favorites. Awesome Rudy Neighbors cover. Nice photo cover. Along with the Fly and Fly Girl. Red Circle Comics Group. The Fly number 4. Actually, here's number 3 first. Great cover here. Dynamic poses and everything. The Fly number 4, and I know these guys were brought back in the 90s to the 2000s through Impact, but for some reason they just didn't resonate with me as they do. They're sticking true to the 40s here, and the Impact stuff just isn't. I mean, it could be good. I don't know. I never read it. Just by going off the cover and just, I don't know, it just didn't, it's got a bad vibe from the books. I could be wrong, so anyone out there, please correct me if the Impact stuff is really good. Steel Sterling, number 4. Obviously, I don't have 1, 2, or 3. Here's another Golden Age great. Steel Sterling, number 5. Steel Sterling, number 6, which is an unremarkable cover. I think this is one of the most horrendous covers ever to put on a comic book. The only reason I would never have bought this if I was not a fan of the character or reading this series. If this was my only issue, I never would have bought this. This cover is just boring. Steel Sterling, number 7. Now, you can't beat this cover. He's on a wheel of death. You got a skull with a flipping smoking 45. Nothing says 40s than this. The Shield, Steel Sterling, number 3. Well, here's number 3. I must have didn't get this one in. They weren't in order with everything else. Well, we'll fix that. Well, here's number 3. Alan Weiss cover. Here's Blue Ribbon Comics #1. The great Ditko and Nebris cover of The Fly. Such a great cover. And Mr. Justice, which is an awesome Rich Buckler cover and a great character from the 40s, which I was happy to see that character. Steel Sterling again, Blue Ribbon Comics #3. Blue Ribbon Comics #4. All New Fly Adventure. The nice Rudy Neighbors cover. Hope I'm saying his last name right. Blue Ribbon Comics #5. Last Your Last Strong, The Shield by Simon and Kirby. Kirby and Buckler cover. Here's the Fox. Great cover. Got his 3-sectional staff. Ready to kick some bad guys' ass. Alright. We got the Fox, which is a unforgettable supervillain, the Eraser. How can you forget that? The Fox versus the Eraser. I don't remember how the story went. I'm sure it was exciting enough. But the villain called the Eraser. Great cover. Blue Ribbon Comics #8. And that's what the original Shield, his costume, not the Shield, excuse me, the original Black Hood looked like. Blue Ribbon Comics #9. I'm at 17 minutes here. I'll rush this up. Thanks for sticking with me. These are just fun comics, and hope you enjoy what you're seeing, because they're really a good time. And if you see them out in the wild, pick them up. Blue Ribbon Comics #10. The Fly again, which is great. Black Hood #11. Being the 80s, you gotta have the proverbial video game comic. And this is a great one here, #12, with the Thunder Agents. With a Willie Blyberg cover. We've got No Man here and Dynamo. Great cover. And Thunder Bunny with the rest of the Mighty Crusaders. I think it's got a wraparound cover. Joe Sennett inked it. I don't know who the cover artist is. Never heard of him before. Bunnick. And the last issue we're going to show, Rich Buckler cover, Blue Ribbon Comics #14. The Web and the Jaguar team up, which is a great cover. Dude's getting it right in the gut. Right in the bread box. Alright, it's been 18 minutes. Appreciate everyone sticking with me if y'all did. If not, it's understandable. It's not the most exciting comic book series in the world, but it is fun. It's an exciting comic book for what they were, because they're bringing back the 40s characters into a market that was just, you know, just had tons of superhero comic books are coming out, and here comes Archie with their 40s characters coming back, and to survive for a little bit, it's pretty exciting onto itself. But thanks again for sticking in there. I appreciate it. Thanks for everyone's videos and all your comments that you give on my videos and tuning in to me. I do appreciate it. And if you like it, thumb me up. If not, you know, like I said before, let me know what's up, and I can change how I do things if I have to. And if you like what you see, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Take care.